Getting happy is always a hidden objective behind anything we do. We want to make money because we think it will give us happiness. We go to watch our favorite movie because we think watching that will entertain us and make us happy. We play video games for the reason that it will entertain us and make us happy. We get into a relationship thinking that being with that lovely person will make us happy. Even a thief thinks that when he steals, it will make him happy. You see, in everything we do, seeking happiness from that activity is the ultimate objective. And in this video, my dear friend, I'm going to share with you the real reason what constitutes happiness, what activities can give you short-term happiness and long-term happiness, and what is the secret to everlasting happiness. First of all, let's understand happiness as per modern psychology and its constituents based on the work of Professor Seligman. So Professor Seligman said happiness is a function of three elements, where he renders the formula of happiness as H is equal to P plus E plus M. Where H is happiness in this equation, P refers to the pleasure, E refers to the engagement, and M refers to the meaning. So here he said all the activities that gives us instant gratification. For example, when we eat a burger, cookie or french fries, when we have sex, when we see our favorite match, our favorite player playing well, we get instant pleasure out of it that makes us happy. But he said these activities keeps us momentarily happy for a very short time. For example, when you eat a cookie, during that process of having a cookie, you get delighted. But after you finish eating, it's the pleasure that is gone. In fact, some of us even regret to consume it. I do it often. So he told one should not go towards P activity, that is the pleasure activity, if one is seeking to be happy for the long term. The pleasure activities relate to a self-centered approach where you feel if you do things for yourself, you will get happy. However, the second element E refers to engagement. This means when a person is involved and doing what they love. For example, a sportsman playing their favorite sport like Ronaldo playing football, Virat Kohli playing cricket, or a writer writing a novel, a mom cooking the food for their children, a scientist involved in the research. In all these activities, one derives happiness for he or she is involved in the process of creating something new and doing something that they love. That's why you would have heard the quote, happiness is a journey, not a destination. One gets the joy of doing that activity, and Professor Seligman said this is an important component of long-term happiness where one is engaged in the work that they do, where one loves what they do, and hence they feel happy and contented within. But he said there is one more level, one more component. If those activities you do, you get everlasting happiness and satisfaction. That, he said, is the M element, where he classified M as meaning, which means if you get meaning out of what you do, you get long-lasting happiness. Many of you would have seen people earning 7 figures who have left their high-paying jobs in a Silicon Valley to start an NGO to educate orphaned kids in India because they feel they are doing something meaningful with their life and contributing back to the society. When a coach tells budding players and shares his skills with the upcoming generations, they derive meaning and purpose out of their life. When a monk teaches spirituality to the novice, to the normal human beings like us, they derive meaning out of life. When Warren Buffett donated 85% of his earnings to the non-profits like Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, that was for the meaning of helping the underprivileged kids in Africa to come out of malnourishment and give them education. You know, my mom feeds not only to us, but also takes care of the birds around, of the cows and buffaloes around. Even she makes food for the fish and put that food for them in the river every day. And that, my dear friend, is the secret of long-term happiness. When you get meaning out of what you do, when you give to others selflessly, your skills, your money, your comfort, that is when you feel the happiest. We humans are wired for giving. And when we give selflessly, the serotonin hormone release that is responsible for long-term happiness. So search for the meaning. how you can contribute and give meaningful in the life of others. Because that is the secret of real long-term happiness. When you give money, when you share your skill, when you listen to the person in need, when you give your time to others in need, when you help bring smiles to others' faces, and when you teach others, it brings meaning to your life. We think that if we do things for ourselves, like buying a car, going on a road trip, that will make us happy. It will, but it will last for a very short period until that moment lasts, until that trip lasts. But if we do things for others selflessly, if we share our food, if we care for our parents and old people, if we share our skills, we can get everlasting satisfaction and happiness from within. And that, my friend, is the secret unleashed in the most simple form to be happy. To make it simple for you, engage in at least one activity in your day where you consciously give something to others. It could be anything that you give, starting with your ears to listen to your friend or someone in need, your money, or even sacrificing your physical comfort for others. Make it an objective of one gift a day every day. That will make you happy and bring more joy into your life. Remember, long-term happiness resides in when you do things for others, not for yourself. With that, I would end this video, and I hope that now you have the power to not only make yourself happy, but others around you happy as well. If you like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends whom you feel it will help. Spread the love and joy. Let me know in the comment section what giving activities you engage in so that all the viewers can take learnings from your life. And if you want us to meet again and again, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell so that you remain updated with my upcoming videos. For now, I'll say goodbye, and I'll make sure that I'll come up with the next video very soon. Until then, take super care of yourself.